Hey guys, so we made it to Capitol Reef National Park, and yesterday we drove through the park since we came from Moab and we wanted to stay on the west side since there's cell reception here and both of our jobs require internet. So anyways, the first impression of this park is that it's amazing. It's something that I haven't seen in any other park. For example, there's like red rocks that look like they're straight out of the Aladdin movie where he goes into that one mysterious cave for the treasure. But anyways, we're gonna go check it out and we'll take you guys along with us.
So we made it to the Capitol Gorge and we had to drive down this dirt rocky road that was pretty narrow, but we finally made it down here and now we're gonna go hike on the Capitol Gorge trail.
So we made it to the end of the Capitol Gorge hike, and this hike was really cool. It was a little bit different than what we're used to, and at the end of the hike you could actually see water tanks that are naturally collected by these rocks here. Check it out. You like the AC? So now we're in this spot that we actually passed before we got into the park, and I thought it was really crazy, but let me know what you think. Alright guys, so we left Capitol Reef and now we're in Escalante and we finally made it to Sloth Canyon trailhead where we're actually a mile out because I don't want to keep going. But the whole road was really bad. It was like the most exaggerated washboard road I've ever seen. This is how bad it can get! So everything shook up in here and everything fell. Our van was really tested, so hopefully this trail is worth it. I can tell you already, I won't be doing this again. Definitely can't go more than 10 miles on a washboard road, especially 20, which we required for this road. So yeah, good, something for you to think about. If it's 20 miles on a washboard road, I would not recommend it.
So yesterday we tried to go hike on the Sloth Canyon trail and we got super lost. The trail was not very well marked and so we missed one turn and we basically were just like wandering around this cliff trying to figure out how to get down to the trail. We saw all these people and we're like, how do we get there? So we spent like an hour getting lost and not knowing how to get back. We finally made our way back to the trail, but at that time we just had to come back to the van because I had to teach my classes. So it's a new day. Now we're gonna see if we can make it.
So if you are gonna come down this road, make sure to park at the first parking lot here because otherwise you'll get stuck in the sand unless you have a four-wheel drive. So that's why we decided to park there and walk the rest of the way, which is about a mile walk. him, it's a huge space.
Yeah, he has no problem going through. He's like, why are you taking so long?
You're trying to climb? That's quite a bit of a climb for you. I gotta admit, guys, this hike actually was worth the drive. But I give you the pros and cons so you can make your own decision. What do you think of all that?
It was really cool. It was definitely scary or spooky in some places. I think that's why it's called Spooky Slot Canyon. Look at this, guys. So we made it to Bryce Canyon National Park. We left the slot canyons in Escalante, drove on that crazy washboard road, and everything was falling everywhere, but we made it, and now we're gonna camp here for the night and check out Bryce Canyon tomorrow.
Alright guys, so now we're in the park, and my initial impressions is that it's really cool. The hoodoos here, which is pretty much an upside down icicles, are really something that I haven't seen before, so I really like that aspect. And one thing to know is that you have to drive through the park because everything is on the other side, so you can't really just pull over when you're coming in. So we drove through the park, and now we're heading back and checking out the pull-offs and the trails.
So something to keep in mind if you're thinking about getting an RV or something that's bigger than a van is you might not be able to park in some places. So like for example, the Bryce Canyon viewpoint, which is one of the most popular viewpoints in the park, you can't be over 20 feet to park here. So you would have to just take the shuttle here during the peak season. During the off season you can park here, but that's something to keep in mind.
Okay guys, so now we're gonna do the Sunset Point hike, and dogs are allowed in this hike, and they're allowed in paved hikes, and they're also allowed in turnout points, so that's pretty cool. So now we're gonna go check it out.
So that trail was packed with people, but it was nice. There was good views, and we got to take JJ along with us. And now we're gonna go hike on the Queens Trail, so that way we can actually hike down right next to the hoodoos. So we'll take you along with us.
Alright guys, so we just finished that hike, and wow, did it kick our butts. But that hike, Bryce Point and Inspiration Point, really made going to this park worth it. I was skeptical at first because we went through the viewpoints first, and the only viewpoint I really liked was the natural bridge, and these ones made it totally worth coming over here. So now I recommend this park.
Good morning. So today is our last day at Bryce Canyon National Park, and we're gonna go on a short hike to the Mossy Cave.
Alright guys, so now we finished the hike and it was a cool spot. We really loved the waterfall. The Mossy Cave was alright, but it would have been a lot cooler in the winter since the water that drips down foams into icicles. So now you know.
So babe, out of Zion, Bryce, Capitol Reef, Arches, and Canyonlands, which one is your favorite national park?
That's a hard one. They're all unique in their own different ways. I didn't like Canyonlands, so we can count that off. I love Zion. I love Capitol Reef. Was a really surprise to me because it changes throughout the park. It's like really dramatic. And this park, it stays the same, but it's really cool. You can really go into the hoodoos, not Hulus, the hoodoos. But yeah, they're all unique in their own different ways, so it's kind of hard for me to say. So which one is your favorite one?
So I think between, I can't pick a favorite, but my top three are Zion, Bryce, and Arches. I liked Capitol Reef and Canyonlands. Like, I think they're still worth checking out, but those three are my top favorites. So yeah, that concludes our trip throughout the 5 national parks in Utah, and we're gonna start heading back up to Washington because we're going to my friend's wedding. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.
I get really small in here. Totally worth it though. Don't call me claustrophobic though. I literally have less than an elbow to walk.
There's a dog, a really cute dog coming. Oh, this dog has no problem. They're gonna hug it too much. You can't hear it.
So we're heading to Capitol Reef and we found these cool looking structures here. Doesn't it look like a castle? How did they freaking get formed? It's amazing. You can do it. Not really.